Good morning everybody, welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great and welcome to a new video and an update, a much needed update on Bitcoin, because I was wrong. Alright, yesterday what I said, and in general what I believed, is that Bitcoin would be able to hold this breakout we had on Monday, Sunday into Monday, right? So then we broke above 62,000, and what I said is that, alright, well, we have volume, we have momentum, we had a great weekly close. On the 4-hour time frame, it actually looked for the first time since the 12th of June that some sort of a reversal was possible. But then yesterday that turned around very, very quickly. Now, I wasn't ultra long, like I didn't have a lot of longs open. I closed some here towards the top. And I closed some after that first drop. But still, it was unexpected. And the thing is that yesterday, look, we got some news that was relatively negative. In that, if I go back to yesterday, in that the JOLTS job openings were much higher than expected. So that's, in general, that's negative for that's good. Like, it makes sure that the inflation stays higher if more people have a job, and therefore interest rates stay higher, and therefore it's bearish for crypto. But we actually saw that the dollar strength index since yesterday has been quite bearish. And that's the only true measure to kind of see what that news actually does. So the fundamentals are not the end of the world, especially not if you look at the dollar strength index. I think it's more that we just got some, like, we already knew that when we start to rally up in the weekend, a lot of that momentum was fueled by some very big buy orders. All right, so that's also what you can see right here. Where the open interest basically in a matter of 1 hour goes up by a lot. And that was long positions being opened, but it was also short positions being closed. So once you know that, then you also know that there's some bigger players, whales, institutions, whatever, behind those moves. And that also, I think that was the main reason why we got some big sell-offs. Like the sell-offs we had with these wicks down. That's just whales, or at least large Bitcoin holders, selling off a lot of their Bitcoin in a short period of time. So could I have expected this? Maybe, because the markets in the summer either way are a little bit shit. But I didn't, right? I thought we would hold that. I think there's a chance that we get back up there, but for now, the situation is much more likely that this was just a double top and a bit of a fake out, this entire move right here. And that we are now back into this range, which we were also in last week. So we're basically back to the same old. And Bitcoin itself, what I do think is interesting is that the open interest is still relatively high here. There's a bit of an increase in short positions, which also means that there's more liquidity to the top. So that's actually, I would say, relatively bullish. And that's also what you can see right here, like that there's a ton of liquidity. We had pretty big liquidations, long liquidations over the course of this morning, and also yesterday afternoon already with that spike down. Now there's a lot of liquidity to the upside, so I do think that we will be able to hold this support level right here around 60,000 and well, basically up to 60,500, which we hit earlier today. I expect that to hold. At least initially, and to get some sort of a move up to 62,000 again. And based on how we react to that, we can kind of see if we have created some sort of an extended range where we can also get back up to 63,500, or that we are really back into between 62,200 and 60,000. And this, by the way, also means that we can still drop down into 60K before getting some bullish momentum. But for now, I don't see enough of a reason why we would drop down below 60,000. If the German government starts to sell off a ton of Bitcoin, if the US government starts to sell off a ton of Bitcoin, that is also a possibility. But then I'll probably do some sort of an emergency update on the markets as a whole. So don't worry too much about that yet. For now, this is what I think is most likely. Keep your eyes on the news. We have some important news today with the FOMC minutes and the initial jobless claims. So be mindful of that. That will affect the market as well. Keep your eyes on the dollar strength index for that. But for now, that's everything you need to know. All right. So if you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. For now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.